Hi everyone and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So in today's video we've got something a bit different because I've actually got a pickup that I've made from one of the guys that I know from the boot fair. Guy's name's Nicky and he is absolutely amazing. He's got a charity shop that he goes to and he gets some absolutely amazing finds there, and he'll normally sort of text me. I normally get a text from him sort of once a week saying, oh, I've got this week, anything you're interested in, and he actually texted me. I've actually had this lot for a couple of months now. I think about 2 months I've had this sitting in the corner of the games room waiting to film this video. But yeah, just an absolutely amazing mixed bag of strategy guides, anime, video games, everything. It was an absolutely amazing pickup, and yeah, I pretty much cleaned him out of everything. He'd done me an absolutely amazing deal on it all, so yeah, massive thank you to Nicky for that. But yeah, some bits that I'm really looking forward to adding into the collection. So let's dive straight in, and first of all we're going to have a look at some of the strategy guides that I got. So the prices that I'm going to say, I'll say what I've paid, and then I'll say the eBay price. There's no CEX prices for these, it is because they don't actually do strategy guides. So the first one that we've got is the Resident Evil 6 limited edition strategy guide. So this is a hardcover strategy guide, and yeah, it's a Resident Evil. Obviously not the best Resident Evil, but even still, it's a Resident Evil game. So we paid £5 for that. Looking online, it goes for about £10 on eBay. And I'm just going to make a pile up down here because you'll see in a minute actually how many we managed to get. Next up, we've got Far Cry 4, the Collector's Edition Strategy Guide. Once again, another hardcover. And I'm just having a look. There's a couple of inserts in there as well. So yeah, that's good. So once again, paid £5 for that one. Goes for about £16 on eBay. Then next up, we've got the first paper one, and that is The Witcher 2 Assassins of the King Enhanced Edition. So once again, £5 for that one. That is probably the most expensive one. Yeah, most expensive guide out of all the ones that we got. This one actually goes for £30. And I have to say, it is in impeccable condition. It looks like it's just been lifted off the shelf in the shop. So yeah, really chuffed with that. As I say, paid £5 for that one. Then next up, we've got another hardcover, and this is Far Cry Primal, the Collector's Edition. So I've played Far Cry Primal a bit, not put too much time into it, but yeah, saw this there, and it was another strategy guide, so wanted to add that into the collection. That one, paid £5 for that again, goes for £10 on eBay. Then we've got the first of our Halo strategy guide. So this is the Halo 5 Guardians Collector's Edition strategy guide. So once again, another hardcover. Paid £5 for that, and this is actually probably it's not one of the cheap. It's probably middle of the road with what we've got. £7.50 this goes for on eBay. So yeah, not too bad there. And then out of this first little lot, as I say, there's a whole nother pile and a separate deal that I've done with him. We got the Doom Collector's Edition, and this is the first one that's actually got it's hardcover, but it's got a dust cover on it. So yeah, really happy to have that. I love Doom 2016. So yeah, a really good book to have in the collection. So that one, paid £5 for that, goes for about £15 on eBay. Yeah, let's get the dust cover on properly. And then, as I say, I did do a separate deal for a load more. I think Nicky actually texted me afterwards, so I've also found these. So I think what it was he actually got an absolutely ginormous, and I am talking ginormous, a bundle of anime and manga. So some of the anime we've got here, A lot of the manga books he got were like complete sets, well out of my price range. But yeah, I was so jealous. He got some absolutely amazing bits. But as I say, he comes to me, said he has another load of these, done me a great deal. So he done all of these next ones for £20 total. So it works out about £1.82 each I've paid for these. And then the first one that we've got is Tom Clancy's The Division, the New York Collapse. I believe this is a strategy guide. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's either a strategy guide or it come with one of the special editions. But yeah, it is brand new and sealed. I'm probably going to keep it sealed because if I'm honest, I think I've actually got another copy of this coming up in a future boot fair video. I don't know why. I think I've got another copy of it. But yeah, I'm going to keep this one sealed. In a new condition, it goes for about £12 on eBay. Then next up, we've got Jack 2 Renegade. This is the complete strategy guide. This one goes for about £12 on eBay. So yeah, not too bad. I think I briefly played Jack's games. I know I've played one of them very briefly to catch the footage for. But yeah. Then we go on to another Halo. So this time we've got Halo 3. This is just the paper guides, or the paper cover. This one goes for £6. So yeah, the Halo ones don't seem to be going for that much. But once again, it's not about the sale. It's not about how much they're worth. It's just the fact of getting them into the collection. Once again, I will say, all of these guides are in such good condition. They are literally shelf fresh. They are really, really good. Really happy with that. Next up, we've got Prototype. Once again, another paper cover. I think all of these ones actually are paper cover as well. So there's no collector's edition now in this set. So this one goes for about £10. I don't actually think I've ever played any of the Prototype games. I know I've got both of them on, definitely got them on the Xbox 360, and I think I've got one, if not both, on the PS3 as well. So yeah, I'm probably going to have a look. But yeah, once again, another strategy guide for the collection. Then next up, this is actually a game that I do want to play, and I've got a couple of different copies of it now, and that is Kingdom of Hearts. So yeah, I've got a couple of different copies of this on the PS2, but just never had a chance to play it. So I'm probably going to try and move that up my list actually, because I've played quite a few of the Final Fantasy games recently, sort of capturing footage. So yeah, I think it's about time that I give Kingdom of Hearts a go. So the Kingdom of Hearts strategy guide goes for £20 on eBay. So that was a really good pickup. Next up, another Halo. This time it is the first Halo Combat Evolved. This is the official strategies and secrets. The only official guide from Microsoft, Bungie, Gearbox and Cybex, is that? So yeah, actually the smallest one out of all of the guides that we've got. That one, the Halo one, goes for £5. So yeah, once again, Halo not proving to be worth a lot. And we'll carry on with Halo because we've got Halo 2. This one, yeah, once again, the official strategy guide. This one goes for £4. And then just something a bit different, says this one isn't a strategy guide, but this is the Monster Book of Manga, Draw Like the Experts. And yeah, I think this was something that was just chucked in the pile, but yeah, I like these ones. I've got quite a few books on my shelf now with the sort of learn to draw manga. So yeah, stuff like this I'll always pick up and read. That goes for about £3.50 on eBay. Then next up, got a Borderlands 2 Inside the Vault, the art and design of Borderlands 2. So this was, I know that this one did come with one of the special editions. So yeah, as I say, it was put in with it, and it's something that I'll put on my shelf. I will admit I've never really got into the Borderlands games, so yeah, it's not of massive joy to me on that one. But we've got 2 more strategy guides and then we'll get into something else. First off, we've got Darksiders. So this one goes for £15. And then quickly following that, we've got Darksiders 2 Studio Edition. This one goes for £19. So yeah, some absolutely amazing strategy guides there. Really happy to have them in the collection. And yeah, some that are really sort of sought after, it seems. Okay, so moving on, we're going to look at some of the anime DVDs that I picked up. Now, some of these I've seen, some of these I haven't. So yeah, there's a good little mix here. The first one that we've got is Robotech, the Shadow Chronicles and Love Live Alive. I don't know too much about the Robotech anime, never seen it. I know a lot of people say that the DVDs go for good money. This one works out that we paid $167 for all of the DVDs that I'm going to go through in this bit. Not listed at CEX, but goes for £15 on eBay. Obviously, I don't think I've got the CEX price because this one is brand new and sealed. Then next up, we've got Evangelation 3.33. Now, I don't know too much about this. I know that it is sort of with the sort of Neo Genesis, but I haven't seen these. Obviously, I absolutely love the Neo Genesis anime. But yeah, saw these in there, sort of wanted to pick them up and give them a watch. So this one actually come with the steelbook as well. So yeah, I got that one and the steelbook. I'll put them down as sort of $167 each. I think. Oh no, actually, no. They are both individual copies. They've both got discs in. So yeah, so it's the same one, but just yeah, one the steelbook, one the standard. Steelbook I couldn't find a price for. Standard edition goes for £5 at CEX, £8 on eBay. And then carrying on that, we've got Evangelation 2.22 and then Evangelation 1.11. So yeah, we've got the full set, I think, of those. They go for about £5.50 each on eBay. So I'm just trying to have a look at my figures. Yeah, sorry, £5 each on CEX, £5.50 each on eBay. And then one of the ones that I was sort of desperate to get off him was Neo Genesis Evangelation. This is the TV series and 2 movies. Now, the reason that I picked this up was I actually got this in an anime bundle that I picked up from one of the charity shops a couple of years ago. And originally I just listed them all to sell, and out of the bundle, the only one that actually sold was this. And that was before I actually sat down and watched it and really enjoyed it, and I was gutted that it sold. But I will say it sold for 50 quid, so I've done quite well. But yeah, I picked this up. This isn't the normal sort of PAL release. I'm trying to work out, I can't work out where it's actually from. Yeah, not too sure, but it does work in my DVD player, so yeah, really happy with that. I absolutely love this series, and yeah, to have a copy of it on DVD is brilliant. So for that one, what did we pay? Goes for about £10, so it's actually gone down quite a bit. But yeah, £10 for that one. Then next up, we've got a couple of the Hellsing. So this is another series. I've got a version. I think I've got the complete series. But then we've got Hellsing Ultimate. We've got volumes 1 to 4, and then we've got volumes 5 to 7, 5 to 8. Sorry. So yeah, once again, it is another anime I've never actually had a chance to sit down and watch, but it is one that I want to sit down and watch when I get the time. So they go for about £12 each, so it's about £24 together. And then I also got the complete series collection, episodes 1 to 13. This is the same collection that I've already got, just in a different case. This one goes for about £10. So yeah, not too bad there. Actually, yeah, I've misread. So Neo Genesis, the complete series, actually goes for £40 on eBay. So yeah, it was this that went for £10, £40 for Neo Genesis. I'll get it right in the end. So yeah, that was the first bundle, and then I actually got a couple more off him as well. They all worked out about the same price as well, I think. Actually, the pile that we've just gone through and these ones, there's a total price of £20. So the first one that we've got is Infinite Stratos, the series collection. So this is going to be series 1. This one, so 167 for this, goes for £22 at CEX, £16 on eBay. And then we've also got season 2 as well, which goes for £18 at CEX, £16 on eBay. Then we've got Outlaw Star, the complete series. I know nothing about this one, never heard of it before. So yeah, it's one that I am going to have to give it a watch before I can make a comment on it. Based on the manga by, I'm not going to even say that and butcher their name. So this one goes for £10 at CEX, £10.50 on eBay. And then the last anime bundle that we got was Robotech, the complete series. So Nicky actually done this one for me for £20. The reason he done that a bit more because of how much it goes for. So it goes for £38 at CEX and £30 on eBay. So yeah, just happy to get that, because this was, as I said earlier with the Robotech, a lot of people say that they're worth picking up. What have we got? Next up, we've got a couple of DS games. And they are both Legend of Zelda DS games. So the first one that we've got is Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I played this one briefly actually. It was really different actually, because when you start out, you're literally travelling to an invitation by the Queen, and you basically got to go there by a train. So it's a bit like a train driving sim, and then you sort of get into the sort of Zelda part of it. But yeah, something really different. Really enjoyed that one. So paid a £5 for that one. Goes for £32 at CEX, £33 on eBay, and it is complete as well. And then the next one that we got, also complete, is Legend of Zelda: The Phantom Hourglass. I'll be honest, I don't actually remember this one. Don't know if I was able. Let me see. I haven't got it listed down whether I've captured the footage for it or not. If you're seeing footage for it, I've captured it. If not, I didn't. Basically, the reason is because the way that I capture my footage is I actually capture it via emulation on my PC, because I don't have any other way to capture DS games at the moment. Yeah, the software that I used to capture the footage has started to play up, and actually won't play the games through properly. So I can't remember if I captured this one or not. As I say, if I did, you'll be seeing the footage now. So other than that, I can't really comment on this one. But paid £5 for that. Goes for £22 at CEX, £20 on eBay. Nicky also, no, I'll do that one I'll do that one now. So Nicky also gave me a DualShock 4 controller. I think he picked it up, didn't know whether it worked or not. And yeah, looking at it, it's going to need some replacement thumbsticks. But yeah, from my perspective, I picked it up. It's a good one to have as spares. So that was the reason for grabbing that. Got it for a £5. Looking online, it goes for about £20 on eBay. So yeah, not too bad there. And then I actually got, Nicky then emailed me, texted me with a couple more strategy guides. So I got 2 more. And both of these are Pokemon strategy guides. So the first one is black and white. And after getting home and checking, I have already got a copy of this. So this is going to be a double. Black and white, paid £5 for this, goes for about £8. So yeah, not a massive amount in that one, but the one that I did really want, and I'm really happy to have this in the collection, was the Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver strategy guide. So paid £5 for this one as well. This one goes for £20 online. So yeah, really happy to have that one. And yeah, so next up, got a couple of extras that Nicky just chucked in for me. So we've got Jurassic Park and Jurassic World Blu-rays. Not overly fussed with them, already got them, but yeah, I will probably keep hold of them, and if I'm able to get a full set, then I'll probably sell them on. He then actually gave me another Neo Genesis. So this is Death and Rebirth and End of Evangelation. So these are the two films that actually come included with the series set that we've got. But I don't have this set like this, so I'm going to keep hold of this. This one goes for about £6 on eBay. So yeah, not too bad there. And then the last set that he just sort of chucked in was the Avatar Last Airbender complete free book collection. I'll be honest, I've got no interest in the Avatar cartoon series. I think I've actually got some of these DVDs that I've actually got listed for resale. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. They go for £10 at CEX, £12 on eBay. And then lastly, I did actually get some games. I promise we are getting to them. This was, so he actually, when he gave me all this stuff, one of the mornings at the boot fair, he actually brought along another bag full of games as well. So I had a quick rifle through them while we were there, picked up a nice little pile of games. So the first set we've got, I'm actually going to do these first three together, is the Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm. So we've got Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution, Ninja Storm 2 and Ninja Storm 3. I've played the first one briefly. I'll be honest, I just can't get into the Naruto games. I've got a couple now across sort of different systems, but yeah, just don't really gel with them. But I do know that they are worth picking up. I say that they're all worth picking up, apart from these ones. So it worked out that I paid £12 for all of the games. So Neo Storm Revolution goes for £4 at CEX, £10 on eBay. Ninja Storm 2, sorry, not Neo Storm. Ninja Storm 2 goes for £3 at CEX, £7 on eBay. And Ninja Storm 3 goes for £3 at CEX, £11 on eBay. Then I picked up one more Naruto game, and that was Naruto Rise of a Ninja. This one is actually worth picking up because it goes for £12 on both CEX and eBay. But as I say, I haven't got any of these in the collection, so I am going to be keeping them all. They're all going to be going into my 360 collection. Then we've got one more 360 game that I picked up, and once again this was purely based off the cover, and that was Apache Air Assault. And I have to say, I really enjoyed playing this. So the footage that you're seeing, probably spent about half hour, 40 minutes playing through this, and yeah, just really enjoyed this. Didn't really, so obviously the main sort of helicopter game that I've played in my sort of gaming history is the Strike games. Desert and Jungle Strike were the main ones that I played when I was younger. This doesn't remind me of that at all. But I will say it was actually a really enjoyable game to play. I think I played through the tutorial, then played through the whole first level, and yeah, just really enjoyed it. So that one goes for £5 at CEX, £6 on eBay. Then I decided to pick up a fighting game, and this is Tekken 7 on the Xbox One. I think I've got Tekken 7 on the PS4, but saw that he had it on the Xbox One, so decided to chuck it in with this bundle. I have to say, out of the fighting games, Tekken is one that I can sort of take it or leave it. I think with the Tekken games, they're very story driven. which normally for me is something that I really like. But for some reason, when I play the Tekken games, I just want to start fighting. And it just takes forever to get there. So, yeah, I picked it up. Probably not one that I'm going to put too much time in. But it was one I think I might have a couple of Tekken games already. But, yeah, just decided to grab that one. And then another game that I've played, but don't have a copy of it on the Xbox One. And that is Resident Evil 7. So, yeah, I've got this on the PS4. Absolutely love this game. It was... I'll tell you the story with Resident Evil. So, when I first played Resident Evil 7, I actually played it using the VR. So, I was sat downstairs. This was in the old house. And I was sat there, I was playing it. The wife had gone to bed. I was sort of playing it downstairs on the main TV. And let's just say there was some choice words being uttered. And yeah, she actually come down, thought that I was being attacked. It was that bad. But I have to say, it was so enjoyable playing it in VR. It really was. It was such an amazing experience. And if you've got a PSVR and you've got this on, you've got a copy of this, definitely give it a go in VR. It is terrifying, but absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I saw this on the Xbox One, didn't have it, so decided to pick it up. This one goes for £6 at CEX, £7 on eBay. And in case I can't remember whether I said, Tekken goes for £4 at CEX, £6 on eBay. And then next up, we're going to move on to the PS2. So we actually picked up Crash Team Racing on the PS2. This one is complete, which is good. And yeah, I've played a bit of the Crash games. Just whenever they come along, I will play them. As I say, I think I've said it before. The Crash games I would see as sort of the second best sort of karting genre, just behind the Marios. But yeah, it was a good game. There's not really a lot you can say about them. They're good karting games, and yeah, the ones that are easy to pick up and play. So that one goes for £10 at CX, £11 on eBay. Then next up, picked up a PSP game, and this is Alien vs Predator Requiem. And I have to say, I really enjoyed this. So I thought the game was, the film was very sort of meh, which really gutted me, because one of the Alien films I always wanted to see was Aliens on Earth, which was originally what the fourth film was meant to be, but then they got completely changed into what we ended up with. But yeah, so I was really looking forward to this film when it came out. But yeah, I was really disappointed when I actually watched it. But I have to say, the game wasn't too bad. You were, I can't remember, you were playing the Predator, and yeah, I thought it was just really good. You'll see the footage on the screen now. So yeah, it's a PSP game. Once again, if I see PSP games, I tend to pick them up if I don't already have them. So that one goes for £6 at CEX, £12 on eBay. And then we've got two more games, one on the PS3, one on the PS4. Our PS3 game is going to be Tekken 6. So once again, was capturing the footage for this. It is very story heavy. So yeah, the main reason I got it was because I didn't already have it in the collection. It is missing the manual as well, but I only paid sort of a £1.09 it works out I paid for it. It goes for £5 at CEX and eBay. So yeah, not too bad. A good one to bolster up our PS3 collection. And then the last one that we got was Pixar. So yeah, I believe that this is sort of it's in the Ark Survival Evolved sort of universe. I'll be honest, it's not what I expected. I expected very much a sort of Minecraft rip-off. It is in the loosest of sense. I have to say, it wasn't a game that I enjoyed. But yeah, it's one that I've seen about, and I've said sort of that I would pick it up at some point. So obviously when I saw that Nicky had it, I decided to pick it up, and yeah, just not what I expected. I think that was the big thing. And it's because it was not exactly what I expected it to be. I didn't get the enjoyment that I thought I would out of it. But looking it up online, it goes for £5 at CEX and £10 on eBay. And that is everything. So yeah, just as I say, really good bundle that I got off Nicky. Once again, a massive thank you to him, and thank you actually for his sort of continued support, because as I say, he does message me regularly, and I think there's quite a few videos, boot fair videos that we've got coming up, where I do actually pick up bits from Nicky, and I'm actually, tomorrow is going to be the last boot fair of the year. And I'm actually picking up another thing from him tomorrow as well. So yeah, you'll see that way in the future because of how many videos I've got. But yeah, so before we wrap up today's video, let's quickly run through the totals. So total spend was £127. If we picked up everything we could from CEX, it would have been a total cost of £248 and 50p. And if we picked everything up from eBay, it would have been £595. So yeah, absolutely amazing. I think the bulk of that money is going to be in the strategy guides, because we got such a great deal off Nicky for the strategy guides. And yeah, just really chuffed. So that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.